It's Secret Psychology, and today I want to talk about the negative effects of social isolation. And I should be somewhat of an authority on this topic because I'm here in the middle of the forest. There's nobody else here. I've been here for 4 straight months now. I do this every year, for about half the year, every year. I work at a fire lookout for 13 years. So I've seen many different effects of social isolation on myself. Basically, it's like this. When you're in society, you're sort of, even if you're kind of a loner, right? Even if you don't hang out with that many people, no matter what, you're still subject to a certain amount of social pressure. Because you go out on the streets, you go to the store to buy stuff, you go to school, go to work, you're exposed to people. You have to interact with people, or at least be exposed to people to a certain extent, right? And what this is, it's like a sort of a pressure, social pressure that you must, within yourself, sort of exert a counter pressure to sort of balance things out. And in the same way, like if, say, an astronaut in outer space, if they're in space too long, what happens? Like their body starts to deteriorate because there's no gravity, right? We don't even notice. We're here on Earth, we're under the influence of gravity all the time, so you don't even notice it. But when you go into space for a long time, even I think their bone density starts to decrease, their muscles start to degenerate, right? They start to slowly weaken. And in the same way, when you're away from all society for a long period of time, there's sort of a slow and gradual weakening in exactly the same way. And I've experienced this before, like a return to society, and it's like, holy crap, I can feel the pressure, right? But now, I've been through that a lot, so now I have ways, like, for example, making YouTube videos, right? So I have to face a certain amount of pressure of people, maybe even more pressure, really, than just normally being in society. But I have other ways of sort of dealing with this that I've learned over time. But in general, I think this is a good lesson for people, though, because I don't think many people realize this. It's good to expose yourself to social pressure a lot. It's just like working out. If you go to the gym a lot, or if you work out, if you exercise a lot, you're going to get in better shape, you're going to get more healthy. But if you stop doing that, if you're lazy, you sit around, you don't do anything, you're just going to get fat and your body's going to deteriorate, right? It's the same thing. The more social pressure that you put yourself under, the stronger internally you're going to become. And the more that you, and especially in today's society, it's really easy to sort of isolate yourself. You can go to the grocery store and pay at an automatic teller. You don't even have to, if you choose to pay at the automatic teller, you're missing out on just that little bit of social interaction. And there's so many ways in society now. You can buy stuff online and whatnot. You can there's many ways to avoid social pressure and society as much as possible, which in my opinion is a horrible thing. It's a really, really bad thing. So for those of you who resonate with this and who can see and understand the fact that it's really important to expose yourself as much as possible, and it's really detrimental to isolate yourself, I would advise you, just do it. Expose yourself as much as you can and more. Push yourself. Go do public speaking and stuff like that. It'll make you stronger. Isolation will make you weaker. That's all I have to say for now. I'll talk to you in the next video. You can subscribe here, by the way.